Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask whatever agency today. Well, folks, on behalf of the team at Ray White Bill, we would like to thank our vendors for going onto the market with us and select Ray White Bill as their selling agent, and all the trust and the support they've had for us in the past many weeks' time. And to you, the lucky buyer, I would like to say congratulations in advance. All the best of luck with your bidding endeavors here today. Well, folks, the property we're selling today is formerly known as the Speaker Title Reference Volume 10551, Folio 192, with all the improvements also no better to you and myself and the mailman as the one and only Unit 1 at number 11 Fiander Avenue in the beating heart of Glen, Waverley. Today's auction, folks, will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions will be made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide a fine for such conduct. The auction rules permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are simply vendor bid, and by law, only I as the auctioneer can place a vendor bid. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request, and most importantly, folks, the auction rules prohibits an auctioneer from accepting a bid or an offer after the property's been knocked down to the successful purchaser. So please be advised, ladies and gentlemen, once the property goes selling, sold, the property will be deemed as sold, and I will take absolutely no late bids. So even if you do have more money to offer for this property beyond this point here, I will not be able to take it. So please be advised, buyers, bid strong, bid loud, bid proud, and most importantly, folks, bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity, for you have only one and only golden opportunity to secure this dream real estate for many decades to come. Today we're signing cash on a conditional contract. There'll be no cooling off period, no buyer's conditions, and the successful purchaser's obligations are simply twofold. Firstly, you pay a humble 10% deposit, and secondly, the remaining balance will be payable in the settlement period, of which is 30, 60, or 90 days. We're making it really, really flexible for you, whether you want to settle it quicker or longer. So please be advised, buyers, bid with confidence. By being here today, buyers, you deemed to read and understood all the relevant documents, contract of sale, section 32 and auction conditions, and I'll simply take your silence as an all clear, and we're all good to go. If you got any questions, I'll send Kimi or Hans to help you out. Very well, ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a look at this fine piece of real estate here. Unit 1 and number 11 Fiander Avenue, heart of Glen, Waverley. When you talk about location, when you talk about presentation, when you talk about quality, when you talk about lifestyle, school zones, ladies and gentlemen, all of your boxes are ticked. On a generous block of land, quality throughout, low maintenance from the front yard to the back, from sidewalls to sidewalls, from inside and out, ladies and gentlemen, there's absolutely nothing left in your imagination. You can create some priceless family memory from day one, whether you're looking to invest, move straight in, rent it out, downsize, upsize, whatever purpose you're serving here, ladies and gentlemen, this property will tick all of your boxes. Classic design, modern style, with a great provincial inspired renovation throughout. Generous open plan living area. The moment you walk through the property, on the right hand side you've got a spacious open rectangular lounge with windows on both sides, with nice garden view as well. The layout is perfect. Master bedroom on the other side, in the front, with gorgeous walk-in robe, an ensuite, ladies and gentlemen, plus 2 more bedrooms at the back, sharing the family bathroom, laundry leading to the lounge and garage, plus the stunning backyard with crafted outdoor deck suitable for all gatherings, all generations as well. It's lifestyle, character, practicality, all in one package here. Heating and cooling, alarm system, the list just goes on and on and on. The beautiful landscape garden here as well. And speaking of the location, buyers, don't even get me started. The center hub of convenience here in Glen, Waverley. That's why you're here. The center of attention under the real estate spotlight in the southeastern corridor, and it's obvious, buyers. Glen Waverley secondary zone, Sindel Station just around the corner here, Glen Waverley Station, Glen Waverley Shopping Centre, Build One Shopping Centre, Mount Waverley Shopping Precinct, all at the doorstep here, and amenities, reserves, public transport, car parks, beautiful quiet street, lovely neighbours here. I don't know how many years our neighbours have spent here, but as far as I know, once you move straight in here, you will never want to move out, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen what happened in the marketplace. The interest rate is still low. The clearance rate is back at 70%, 80%, 90%, or even more. I see a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. I know you're here to purchase property. Even though I do wish you all of the best, best of luck to all of the particular buyers. There could only be one buyer that can be successful successful in there. Number 1 and number 11 Fiander Avenue in Glen, Waverley. I cannot commend this property enough, buyers, how beautiful it is, how amazing it is, and how truly unique and how great the potential it's got, ladies and gentlemen. So I encourage you buyers to put your hands up. I encourage you buyers, do not miss out by $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, or even just $100, because money cannot buy you happiness, but it can potentially buy you Unit 1 and number 11 Fiander Avenue in the heart of Glen, Waverley. Well, I've said enough, buyers. I'll leave the board in your court here. I call for an opening bid.
900 here.
Was that not 900 here? Well, looks like Hans has got the initiative. Thank you and welcome in, ma'am. And $900,000 Philip in and offered now. At $900,000 now, folks. Let's go in $25,000 or $50,000 on the rise if you like. And $900,000, $950. Let's go for $950. Absolute no-brainer price here. Or run up to $1 million and see what happens. And $900,000 I have. At $900,000 now, looking for $950 or $1 million if you like. And $900,000. Absolute no-brainer price here. Jump straight in, ladies and gentlemen. You can't even buy an old unit or even an apartment with $900,000. And $900,000 I have here. Sir, what do you say? Quick rebuttals, sir. $950 or $1 million? Hold on. Let's do this. But statistically speaking, buyer tells me 5-6 times you're out to hold on before the really jumps back in. I'll come back to you later. And $900,000. And $900,000. And $900,000 now, fairly bid and offered. $1 million or $950. I don't mind. It's just money here. If you're not sure, just bid. Glen, Waverley, secondary college zone, highly sought after by all the locals, people from all over the town, ladies and gentlemen. And $900,000. Hit $900,000 now to $950, can I say? And $900,000 now. And $900,000 now, looking for $50,000 or $100,000 on the rise. And $900,000. Hit $900,000 now. I'm gonna $950. Thank you. Welcome in. And $950,000 now. Here's your competition, ma'am. What do you say? Flex or rock your muscles. Show them, give me business. And $950,000. $1 million. $1 million just on the nod. And $950,000 now. Hit $950,000 now. $950,000. Let's go for $1 million. See what happens. Now to $1 million. What do you say? $950,000. Hit $950,000 now. Looking for $1 million now. $1 million. Welcome into 3 players in the arena. And $1 million I have. At $1 million now to $1,050,000. Can I say Hans, Kimmy, against you guys? What do you say? At $1 million. At $1 million now, welcome in, sir. You know how to purchase real estate. We don't have the first bottle of wine, but if you stick to the very end, we got the second one for you. Please make sure that you drink responsibly. Plus a house, plus a sticker at $1 million. At $1 million now, let's go for $1,050,000 or 1.1. I don't mind. Just raise your hands, raise your voice. I promise that I'll shout back. At $1 million now. At $1 million, at $1,050,000, let's go for $1,050,000. At $1 million. At $1 million I have here. At $1 million now. At $1 million. $1,050,000. Looking for $1,050,000 or 1.1. What do you say, sir? Let's go back. Let's jump back for $1,050,000. At $1 million. At $1 million now. At $1 million. Here it goes now. At $1 million. What's now? At $1 million. Second call now at $1 million now. Third, 1,100,000. You mean business? Good bit. Bang. Take a look at that. At $1,100,000. At $1.1 million now. At $1.1 million. At $1.150 or 1.125. I can take 25,000 if you like. At 1.1 million. 25. 1,125,000. 1.1 at 25. 1.1 at 25. 1.15. Let's go for another $25,000 on the rise. At 1,125,000. At 1.1 at 25,000. 1.125 against you, Kimmy. Sir, ma'am, what do you say? At $1,125,000 now. At $1,125,000. At 1.1 at 25,000. At $1,125,000 I have here. At $1,125,000 now to 1.15 to jump in. At $1,125,000, ma'am. Let's go back for 1,150,000. Welcome back, ma'am. At $1,150,000. 1.15 now to 1.2. What do you say, 1.2? At 1,150,000. Behind you, sir. At $1,150,000 I have here. At $1,150,000. Now this lady's in the exclusive right in the box seat to treat with the vendor's reserve price. If an sorry? 1.175, I should think so. Welcome back. At 1,175,000. At 1.175 now. 1.175. Hans, 1.2. Let's go to 1.2 and see what happens. At 1,175,000. At 1 million. Sorry? We'll let you know once we are, but each bit will get us closer, ma'am. What do you say? Jump back at 25,000. Let's see what happens. Let's go for 1.2 and see what happens. At $1,175,000. 1.175. The biz goes to you, huh? Neil at 1,175,000. At 1.175, 1.2. Let's go for $1.2 million and see what happens. At 1.175, at 1,175,000. 1.175. Just raise your hands, raise your voice. At 1,175,000. At 1.175,000. Here it goes now. Once now. At 1,175,000. Second call now. At 1,175,000. Third, 1.19, another 15. Let's go for that. At 1,190,000. 1.19. At 1.19. At 1.19. Sir, 1.2. Let's go for 1.2. I can take $10,000 if you like. Guys are seeking instructions. There will be some good news coming after that. At 1,190,000. 1.19, let's go for 1.2 before it's too late. On the market and selling, playing for keeps now. The property will be yours, guys, if there are no further bids or offers. So we're going to selling now at $1,190,000 at 1.19, jumping 10,000 or 20,000 or 1.25 if you like. At $1,190,000, we're going to selling now. Sorry, was that, sir? 1.2, $1,200,000. I should think so. Naturally, at 1.2, at 1.2 now, at 1.2, 1.21. Let's jump back at $10,000 if you like now to $1.2 million. Now the key's going this way. At $1,200,000 now. At $1,200,000 now. Hans against you, Leon against you, sir. What do you say? At $1,200,000 now. No more passing ins, no more consultation with the vendors. The property will be changing hands today. At $1,200,000. Here's a knock here going once now. At $1,200,000. Second call at 1,200,000. 10,000, 1.21. Fifth player in the arena, not too far away here. Justin in a good time. Gotta be quick. At 1,210. 1.21.
5,000. 1.21.
Sorry, we got 15 here first. Sorry. 1.21, 1.215. 1,215. Another 5. Another 5. 20. Let's go for another 5. Gotta be quick. 1.2 and 20. 1.2 and 20. 25. 30. 30. Just on the nod. 1.2 and 25. When was the last time you see such a premium real estate in the marketplace?
Another 5.
Another 5. 30. 35. Let's go for 35. Guys, what do you say? Jump in before it's too late. Is that a nod? 1.2 and 30. 30 now. At 1,230,000. At 1,230,000 just to confirm the bid. Yep. 1.23. At 1.23 now. At $1,230,000. We're going to be selling on the market and selling, playing for keeps at 1.2 and $30,000. Taking $5,000 or $10,000 if you like. Ask Dr. Google. They'll tell you it's a great deal. Take the calculator out. But bidding for another $5,000, you're just $10,000 away from your last bid. Based on today's interest rate, that's barely $200 of interest repayment, which equals to about 40 lattes, or 50. Sorry. How about 5? We can get there anyways. I have a feeling we can get there anyways. Let's go for 5. What do you think of 5? So what do you think of 5? 5, 1. Still money. 1.2 and 31. 1.2 and 31. Run up to 35. 35, sir. 35. 35 I have. 1.2 and 35. 40. 36 and 40. 36 now. 40. Extend your gap between you and your competitor. That's always the right strategy. If you win by 4,000, you got the house. If you lose by 4,000, you don't lose anything. 1.2 and 36. At 1.2 and 36 and 40. Let's go for 40. Let's go for 40. Ask your friends and 40. 40 I have. 50. 40, 41. That's the strategy. That's the pattern here. You see that? 1.2 and 41. 1.2 and 41. 50 or 45.
1.25.
1.25. Good bid. Good strong bid here. 1.25. 1,250,000. 1.25. Waiting for the right opportunity. Pouncing out. I like that. 1,250,000. 1,250,000. 55 or 60. At 1.25. At 1.25 now. You know it. I know it's a great deal here. Let me just refresh your memory. Beautiful 3-bedroom near new property. Glen Waverley Secondary College. You can walk to Sindel Station. You can walk to all of the shops, restaurants, amenities. Your lifestyle will change from today onwards, sir. And I would extend the same courtesy over to you as well. At 1.25. At 1.25 now. Your real estate search can end today or restart tomorrow. Another 5. 55. 55. 60. Let's go for 60. What do you say? We're at the pointy end of the auction now. You're this close to this property here. Having your Saturdays and Sundays back. No more real estate inspections. No more building inspections or whatever. Let's go for another 5. There's only money here. At 1.2 and 55,000. What's that $5,000 mean to you in terms of real estate? At 1.2 and 55. At 1.2 and 55 now. Here it goes. Clock is ticking. Fair one in our market. At 1,255,000 once. At 1,255,000 second. At 1,255,000. Another 257. Welcome back, guys. I knew there's a bid coming that way. 1.2 and 57. 1.2 and 57. 57.
1.26.
1.26. I should think so. At 1,260,000. At 60. At 1.26. At 1.26. At 1.26 and 62. 62. We got 62 here. We got 62. 70? What do you say? We have repeatedly proved that placing a small increment will only draw more shark into the water. Let's end the game. 1.3, or let's meet in the middle. We got 1.262. We got $1,262,000 now. 65. 65 or 70? Let's go for 70. What do you say? At 1,262,000. 62, 65. Run up to the closest 5. I should come back to you five more times before you're really out. At $1,262,000. Not excluding anyone here in the crowd. Now it's time. At 1,262,000 once. At 1.2 and 62,000 second. At 1.2. 1.265. Just in the nick of time. Almost missed out. What's that? 2,000. Another 2,000. 67. 68. Sorry, 68. 68. We got 68 now. 70. Let's go for 70. I have a feeling that we're going to get there anyways. 1.2 and 67,000. 68,000. 1.2 and 68. At 68 now. Sir, absolutely certain? Yep. I'll come back to you 2 more times. At 1.2 and $62,000. 1.2 and 68,000. Sorry, $68,000. 1.2 and 68. Sir, what do you say? Your body language tells me that you're contemplating. Crossing your arms, pounding your feet. There's a bid coming that way, sir. What do you say? Absolutely certain? At 1.2 and 68,000. I'm so sorry I'm dragging on, sir. As the auctioneer, I am doing my job. I have to make sure there's absolutely nothing left in the marketplace. If I'm selling your property, I'll be doing the exact same, and I guess you would appreciate that. At 1,268,000. Here it goes now. Fair one in our market. At 1.2 and 68. 1,000. I knew it. 69. 80. 70. 70. 75. 80. 1.3. I have a feeling that if you go for 1.3.
1.28.
1.28. 1,280,000. 1.28. At 1.28 now. At 1.28. Still out? Thank you. 1.28. At 1.28. Ma'am, what do you say? Been quiet for a while. 1.28. At 1.28. The key's now going this way. You guys got a nice brochure. Don't want to collect brochures. You want to get a house. 85. 85. 1.3. Let's go for 1.3. I have a feeling that if you go for 1.3, you're going to end the auction. 1.285. It's just a gut feeling here. My professional hunch, so to speak. 1.285. Let's go for 1.3. Let's go for 1.3. 1.285.
88.
Sorry, 88. 88. 90. 1.3. 1.3. Let's go for 1.3. You know it. I know it. Next week you might have to purchase. You might have to pay more. Another 1,000. 89. 90. 1.3. 1.3. Let's go for 1.3. I have a feeling that we're going to get there. 1.2 and $90,000. 1.3. Playing for keeps on the market. Next week you might have to pay more for a property you like less. Next week you might be contacted by an agent regarding a property you're not even remotely interested in. But since you missed out so many times, you think to yourself, the heck with that, I'm just going to go for that. A 1.29. A 1.29 here. A $1,290,000. Here, 91. 91. 1.3. Let's go for 1.3. 91 here. And 91. 95. 95, getting there, you see? 95. A 1.2, 95. 96, 1.3. $1.3 million. Let's go for that. 96. You got 96 here. Just $4,000. You can call it. You can end the game. It's up to you. A 1.2 and 96,000. A 1.2 and $96,000. Just give me the knot here. 1,097. 97 I have. 98. 1.3. I should think so. A 1,300,000. A $1.3 million. A $1.3 million now. A $1.3 million. A 1,300,000. A 1.3. A 1.3 million. Another one. And 301. 1.3 and 1,000. 1.3 and 1,000. 1.31. 1.3 and 1,000 now. A $1,301,000. A $1,301,000 now. A $1,301,000. Leon, now you're holding the bid. You were holding the bid 10 seconds ago. Now you don't. Would you like to take it back? Ma'am, what do you say? Sir, what does the boss say? 1.3 and 1. 1.3 and 1. A 1,301,000. Here it goes now. Once the call. A 1,301,000. Second call. A 1,301,000. Third and final call. All done. All finished. All silent. A $1,301,000 going. 1,002. Let's one more and 3. This is not getting anywhere. Let's go for a stronger bid. Whoever goes a stronger bid will end the auction. I can assure you this. A 1.3 and 3,000. A 1.3 and 3,000. 1.31. Let's run up to the closest 10. A 1.3 and 3,000. A $1,303,000. A 1.303. 1,303,000. Please forgive me, sir. I did give you enough time to contemplate. Now this time around, I will give your competitor enough time to make sure that they have no more bids to offer. Please bear with me. A 1,303,000. A 1,303,000. Neil, Kimmy, I need to know. A 1,303,000. How have gone about you guys? Are you absolutely certain? 1.3 offer. I'll come back to you 4 more times. A 1,303,000. Just kidding. A $1,303,000. A 1.303. Here it goes. Once, twice, third, final call. Selling. Selling. 2,005. And 5. And 5. Sir, piece of advice. Let's go for 1.31. 500. I can, but I don't think this strategy would take you anywhere. End the game. Let's go for 5,000. Let's go for 1.31. What do you say? Let's go for 1.31, or at least stick to 1,000. 1,000, and what was the bid again? 6. We got 6 now. 1.306. 1,306,000. And 6. It's only money here. Take your calculator out. At 1.306. At $1,306,000. At $1,306,000. Any further interest from the crowd? Now it's time to jump in at $1,306,000. Sir, ma'am, the boss, what do you say? 306, 306, 306 now. You can bid first and then discuss later. You're going to have the same answers. 1.306. I'm going to knock it down here. Clock is ticking at $1,306,000. Once at $1,306,000. Second at $1,306,000. Third, a final call. Or done, or finished, or silent. A very heated discussion. Looking at each other. Body language sells you out. Crossing your arms, pounding your feet. Let's go for a bid first and then discuss that. 1.31, good bid. 1,310,000. At 1,310,000. 1.31. At 1.31 now. At $1,310,000. This could be your competitor's last. 1,000. Let's go for 1,000. 11. 11. And we got 11 here. 5,000? 15. Sorry, 15. 15. 15. 20? Absolutely certain? Like a 100%. $1,315,000. I will come back to you one last time before I knock it down. Once at $1,315,000. Second call, absolutely certain, out 100%. Second call at 1.3 and 15,000. Third, final call, sir, absolutely certain, 100%, all done, finished, silent, looks like bid night competition. Welcome to Glen Waverley here. Selling, and we are sold. Congratulations and well bought. Commiserations to